Hello there, my very good friends. On today's wrestling news, we're going to talk all about Triple H taking shots at AEW and Chris Jericho clapping back.
I got two top star news. It's in the headline of both of them. There's a top star might be on the show tonight, and a top star might be on AEW later.
We've not quite mastered this setup yet, but we're going to get there. I'm also going to talk about the WW. There's a boat interrupting the news video. This is what happens when you do it in the wild. We're also going to talk about the WWE star who has rejected a name change. I'm Andy Murray.
I'm Adam Cleary.
And where are we? We're right outside the venue for Clash at the Castle. We're going to be at the show tonight. We're going to be doing our live show today. Have we got any tickets left? No. Okay, so advertising that is completely pointless. But anyway,
no, we do. Sorry, we do. We do have one ticket left. We bumped it up to 201 because there was one left, and we thought no one's going to buy one ticket, so I added one extra ticket on. And then somebody bought one ticket, so now we're back down to one ticket again. So you can come, but only you.
Yeah, so if you're hanging around in the city with nothing to do, come see us, 1 o'clock. Steinbeck and Shaw? Oh, yeah. Google it. It's good. Right, let's start off with Triple H's interview with Ariel Helwani. This has been doing the rounds on ye olde internet a little bit. And he's had some spicy things to say about the competitive situation in North America. I'm just going to read you his quotes on AEW because I think they're very fun. So Triple H, is this competition, kind of, he was asked. What's going on? What's going on there? He said, no. People might put too much pressure on this competitive war, he said. It never was that. First of all, they beat our developmental system. Good for them. Little rub of the hair there, little pat on the top of the head. He continued, saying, it was never that. There was never any pressure if you have to beat them. It was just put on the best product you could. So that's why they moved nights. He continued saying that everything is competition to us. We pay attention to everything. You have to. Do I pay attention to AEW? Do I watch it on a week-to-week basis? No. Am I aware of what's happening there? To a degree. Now, that's spicy, obviously. In response to this, Chris Jericho has spoken to the very good man, Alex McCarthy of Inside the Ropes / The Mail, and offered his own spicy take. This might take a while, because it's Chris Jericho. Yeah, it's pretty saucy. It's quite sexy. Once again, it is just changing the narrative and changing the history, which makes me laugh. Because when it started, it was not developmental. It was a third brand, they were telling us. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon, and all the other bullshit they said. So, of course, we beat the developmental, or whatever you want to call it, but who gives a sh*? It's such old news, and the show sucks. NXT sucks. It's not a good show, and they know it. Now, Jericho continued, because of course he did. Whether they are punished now or not, they were probably punished. That's probably why Triple H said those things, because he is angry that we beat them, and he is probably angry that we exist. But, you know, we don't care about WWE. We care about our show. We care about putting on the best stories that we can put on. We care about building our fan base and building our ratings. So, I'll swing over to you in a second. Let me just say, I love all this pettiness, and I want it to continue forever. Your thoughts?
Yeah, there's absolutely nothing I can say on this, which you didn't very eloquently say during last night's sold out Sin City Comics and Conventions place in Newport, which is that this is what wrestling should be. It's the one sport in the world where everybody's not ridiculously media trained out the back arse and can just say whatever and can build things up and can do hype, can do everything. And of course Triple H watches AEW week to week. Of course he knows everything that's going on with that. He's in constant contact with people who run it all the time. This is just something you say to make things interesting. And if you're getting wound up by that, good! Feel things. It's the point. I'll just do my story. I've not done this for ages. I forget what the format is. Oh my god, there's so many people. Right. Paul Heyman. You heard about him? You remember him? He'd been on the shelf a while, was thrown face first through a table the last time we saw him at... Yes, and flat as a pancake after that one. You know, he is not currently back. Now, he was on SmackDown narrating some really good video packages for the forthcoming... Is that on there? Roman Reigns, Drew McIntyre. Ooh, what's going to happen? Is someone going to win the belt? That match, the main event. But Big Banter Uncle Dave and the rest of the happy little elves at the Wrestling Observer have, if my thing will open so I can access the quote... Come on, Safari. It's good, this. Well, Dave said he's probably going to be on. He's in the promo. He's in Cardiff. He's in the promo photos for the main event. They're expecting him to be involved in some capacity. Now, this adds another wrinkle to what is a fairly unpredictable match. Now, obviously, your heart would tell you there's no way they're doing all this. There's no way they're doing the hype package. There's no way they're doing all the build, all the everything if Drew isn't being the massive air quotes hometown hero in the UK tonight, as Andy's pointed out several times. 2 countries removed from the country where he lives. Yep. But you still
mad at me when I say that,
you still just don't know, do you? And Heyman being involved potentially it creates yet another question mark around what could happen, which is, again, what you want for a big main event at a massive show. You don't want to go in there with it being a foregone conclusion. Andy Murray, your thoughts?
Exactly that. It creates a different level of intrigue. Is he going to, interfere to help Roman win? Is he going to turn on him or something wacky? I'm deeply fascinated by this main event because I think that no matter what the result is, right, the crowd reaction is going to be super interesting. If Drew wins, everyone's going to be really happy, I think. Hometown win, 2 countries away, all of that. There's going to be big pops and everything. If he loses, well, either everyone's going to really enjoy Roman winning or they're going to hate everything about it. And
everyone's going to sit there and go, oh my God, the Fiend.
The Fiend arrived, yeah, cut his way through the ring, got his tongue and all of that stuff. That's what the Fiend does. But yeah, very interesting night ahead of us. Can't wait to get inside that gigantic, it's flipping huge. Right, so what's my next story, you ask? Well, name changes, right? They're all the rage. It's kind of a common thing amongst fans when someone gets their name shortened. We all roll our eyes because usually the shortened version is worse. Yeah, it usually sucks ass. Theory is probably one of those, right? I think Austin Theory's a better ring name. Theory sounds a bit weird. But guess what? He doesn't want to change his name. He wants to stick with the single name. So this is interesting because it was reported earlier this week that he was just being changed. Well, now he's been interviewed by, what outlet are we talking here? CBS. And he's saying that Theory is what I created in the backyard as a kid. I love it. Theory, it's all we need. Now, I don't know how that's going to factor into the decision-making process. Maybe after this they will go, hey, he doesn't want it, so we're not going to change it, or we're just going to change it regardless because it's more marketable or whatever. I don't know. Either way, we saw that man walking around last night, didn't we?
We did. We were out last night, and that sounds like, the boys having a work trip. Are they going out? Are they? How dare they? We didn't get finished the show at 10 o'clock. We had to go get some food. We were meandering through Cardiff on a Friday night, clutching a box of chips for dear life. And who do we run into? Theory, Rey Mysterio, Dominic Mysterio, and a series of very burly handlers. Now, God bless them.
They were large.
We gather from what we overheard people saying outside our flat at 4 in the morning that they also ran into Edge at some point in the night, but that's none of our business, quite frankly. On the name change, I don't know. I've got mixed feelings about this. I think Theory sucks as a singular name, but I get Cleary all the time, so I don't really know quite how I'm supposed to feel about that. I don't...
Seven Adams, isn't it?
I'm never in favour of just somebody having a one-name gimmick. Either have like a gimmick name, which is like not your name, and I know Theory's a word and not a name, but it was part of his name, so it feels like a name. I don't know, I just think Theory's not a particularly good... who's in the main event? It's another Theory match. I'm looking forward to another Theory classic.
Didn't quite hit like Gangrel.
Yeah, exactly, Gangrel.
Although, we don't really need to add a surname to Kane or anything like that. We don't need Kane Johnson.
But yeah, Austin Gangrel would have sucked. Although weirdly, Austin Gangrel would have ruled as a match. Anyway, right, our final story, going to move on from WWE to AEW, which if you pan round, there's another stadium with all their logos on.
Twitter's continually telling me that AEW's in the mud, so can you find some mud?
There's actually loads of mud down. If you want to get a quick look down the...
There you go. Nice.
God, autumn's coming, isn't it? I hadn't noticed that. Gee whiz. Right, in the latest, I'm going to have to pretty much paraphrase this. This was reported by Michael Sidgwick on WhatCulture Wrestling, so I'm going to have to paraphrase most of that. Now, you may have noticed that AEW have a pay-per-view coming up, All Out. They have their Joker gimmick in that. It's always good fun, always fun to speculate. I think it's pretty much designed to create talk on the internet prior to the event, the Joker thing, and indeed it has. So I'm going to read out what Michael Sidgwick has written that Dave Meltzer had said.
Okay.
That's how this works. Meltzer speculated that Lance Archer hasn't been used for some time. The complexion of the field supports his mention of Dragon Lee, since Rush and Andrade are also involved. Additionally, Meltzer put forward the cult hero. I'm going to get this right. Konosuke Takeshita. That's what I said. Could also be a possible suggestion for it. But, and as we have gone with the thumbnail for this, Adam Cole has been out of action since Forbidden Door. And he could be ready to return. Now, Tony Khan has said that the AEW roster is about to get to a level of never before seen quality, and bringing Cole back would be a way to do that. But obviously, Sidgwick does go on to further speculate that they traditionally don't use this spot to set up a pay-per-view level challenger, rather a TV level challenger, and obviously Cole is one of the biggest guys in the company, so maybe not. But again, just like the main event for this, you don't know. It's not a foregone conclusion.
Jokers are fun. Adam Cole's been out for a while. He last appeared on TV beginning of August when they turned on the Young Bucks to split up the Undisputed Elite. Bobby Fish has since left the company. Kyle O'Reilly, I think, is going for neck surgery, which is rough. Hope he's okay. So yeah, Cole's not wrestled in a while. That rough scenes for him at all at Forbidden Door, I think it's safe to say, with the Rainmaker and whatever else happened after that. So I hope he's doing fine. I'd like to see him back. It'd be interesting to see him not interacting with Fish and O'Reilly for a while. I think that'll be fresh and interesting. And he's obviously free of the Bucks now as well. He can be his own man, which we've not really. He's always been kind of tethered to someone else in AEW. So hey, this could be a fun, fresh, exciting run. And me and Michael Hamflett, by the way, Sunday night live stream on this channel, on this very channel. No, we can't show the actual pay-per-view before. We always get a couple. Yeah, we still get that. It's like, are you showing the show? No. Yeah, we would get sued, and then you'd not have a channel. Well, that would suck. But hey, listen, we're here. We're going to be in there later on. It's a great time. We'll have some more coverage of this afterwards. We're doing What Went Down, I believe, somewhere. Maybe here, maybe right here. Thank you so much for joining us.
Jesus said when the sun goes black and the moon goes out, they'll be throwing big bricks
Oh, no.
down all upon us
I don't want that.
from the angels.
Oh, that would be very unfortunate.
The angels are going to come and try and stop it,
Okay.
but they won't.
If someone could get in the way of the
How
bricks.
long's that going to yeah.
This is it.
Today we've got
Yeah.
something on.
We got these fences here. They might stop them. They might stop them. Have a nice day. You could use it as a projectile. Yeah.
I thought I'd been a play up to the reveal of the brick phone. That would be really good. Anyways,
Thank you for joining us on today's wrestling news videos.
questions?
You never know what's going to happen on a live setting. I'm a bit weirded out. You can.
Yeah. Thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We'll be live in Cardiff this afternoon if you're heading down to the show, and this has gone out before that, which it may or may not have done. Can't wait to see you there. If you go into the show, please do enjoy yourselves. We will be doing What Went Down afterwards, maybe somewhere. Miller will be doing live ups and downs somewhere else. We will.
doing it with the people.
We'll drop the location. You can go and join that. It might be a queue for that. It might be busy. You might want to come and help us, but don't talk about that. That would be. Yeah, that would be. Like she did. She had the right idea.
Yeah.
Always nice to meet a fan.
She was going to pull out a gun when she pulled out that.
Yeah, me too. I thought I was going to die.
Absolutely
Yeah,
bricked
that was
myself.
really good. Anyway, where can they get you on Twitter?
You can follow me on Twitter at Andy H. Murray. The H stands for Happy Clash Day.
You can get me at Adam Cleary, CLERY. I'm sorry about how I pronounced that wrestler's name. You can get the entire WhatCulture wrestling family at WhatCulture WWE. And this is it. This is Cardiff. That was.
It's live TV.
It's live TV, baby. See you soon.